Alright people, so I'm here with your Raw review, and of course another just shit episode of Monday Night Raw. So let me just get right into the review here. We get Rollins and Orton, Reigns, and Kane cutting a promo. You know, I gotta say it wasn't horrible. I mean, there was definitely some good spots in here. It's kind of funny when Rollins was called Justin Bieber. You know, it was kind of a good comparison, I guess. You know, because Rollins was calling Kane names, and then, you know, Kane comes back at him, and, you know, Kane's and Rollins are going at it there. You know, then Orton comes out, Reigns come out too. You know, I thought it was going alright. I mean, it definitely wasn't horrible, but it kind of just dragged out a lot. You know, Orton's like, oh, I deserve a rematch. Reigns, for some reason, feels like he deserves to be in the match. And it kind of just dragged out. So overall, I mean, it was mediocre. Just nothing. I mean, there was some good moments, as I said. But, you know, maybe a few decent moments. But, I mean, overall, I thought it was just too long. And it was just, you know, not enough good shit in here. So then, you know, Kane makes some matches or whatever. And he's going to let the universe decide. So then we get Barrett defeating Ziggler, and they're doing King of the Ring now. You know, it's kind of a good, at least they're trying to do something to make it entertaining. Now, will it be entertaining? I don't know. But at least they're, you know, bringing back King of the Ring, and it's probably better than just not doing anything at all. But anyway, we get Barrett defeating Ziggler. You know, Sheamus interferes, as I kind of foresaw. You know, I kind of thought, oh, you know, fucking Sheamus is going to come down here, and he did. You know, he shows the pictures of Ziggler kissing his ass. This match was just boring. Just nothing special here. I mean, just going through, you know, just like typical fucking moves. I mean, they just do fucking typical, like, oh, clothesline. Oh, he threw him into the post. Oh, a punch, a kick. You know, a zigzag. Whatever the fuck. It's just typical moves you would expect. Nothing out of the ordinary or anything like that. You know, and then Sheamus comes out, as I said. You know, and it's like, you know, just like a typical interference ending here. And it just, again, it's just the most typical ass fucking boring match ever. It's just, like, at least try to make it somewhat entertaining. But they didn't. So I'm going to give this match 1 out of 5 stars. Then we have Big E Langston defeating Tyson Kidd in about a minute. Or maybe 2 minutes, I don't fucking know. Just a retarded ass match here. I'm going to give it 0 out of 5 stars. The question is, why are the New Day Tag Champions, and why are they beating like a great wrestler like Tyson, or at least a really good wrestler like Tyson Kidd in fucking a minute? I mean, Big E Langston, you know, everybody, oh, you know, Big E Langston's the next great thing, you know, everybody was saying that about him like 2 years ago. Then he turned out to be complete shit. And now he's beating fucking good wrestlers in a minute. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous here. Fuck Big E Langston, they're clapping like retards still. You know, acting like fucking mental patients. It's just depressing to see a group of 3 horrible, you know, wrestlers just prance around the ring with those belts. That really devalues the belt. You know, they were doing good for a few months there, having them on Cesaro and Kidd. Then they just totally fucked it up and put them on the New Day. So I'm so fucking pissed off. You know, at this whole tag division right now, because it just sucks. It went from being, you know, all right with Cesaro and Kidd on top to just being absolutely shitty. I mean, the one good thing, one of the good things in this company going was Cesaro and Kidd. Through all this shit, you know, Cesaro and Kidd were kind of rising up there, and it was a good thing there. Then they fucked it up and put 3 guys in the fucking top of the division that nobody even gives it, nobody fucking likes. Now, people are going to be like, oh, at least they get a reaction. They get a reaction because people don't like him. How is that good if people are booing them? And it's not boos because they're, you know, good heels. It's boos because they fucking suck and have a retarded gimmick. Then Ryback defeats Bo Dallas in just a shitty pointless match. I mean, what's the point of this match? There is no point of it. Ryback's, you know, they don't even know what the fuck to do with Ryback. He's just wandering around looking for a purpose. Except he has no fucking purpose in this company because he sucks. And Bo Dallas, same thing. He's just wandering around, you know, telling people to Bo leave. And yeah, I mean, just a shitty match here. Ryback wins. Then Bray Wyatt shows up and gives Ryback the Sister Abigail. And it's like, not anything like out of the ordinary. Or, I mean, I didn't expect it, but it's not like this is something that I went holy shit to. So overall, I will give this segment a 0.5 star out of 5. So there goes one shitty ass fucking, you know, part of the show right there on the page number 2. And guess what? More shittiness. Then we have R-Truth defeating Stardust. For some fucking reason, you know, I was watching the fucking playoff game today for a little bit instead of the Raw because fucking Raw sucks. Maybe if it was good, I would actually watch it, but I was watching the Red Wings. So anyway, I had to get caught up, so I went online to watch it for a little bit, and for some reason they cut out the R-Truth Stardust match, so I did watch it on YouTube. They posted like the 3-minute clip on YouTube, kind of just the highlights of the match. It was like 2 or 3 minutes of the match there that WWE posted on their YouTube channel, and what I saw actually wasn't too bad. I mean, you had, you know, I remember a good counter there with Cody Rhodes, you know, into the side Russian leg sweep. Actually a good ending too there with R-Truth hitting his finisher. I guess they call it the lie detector. Now, why the fuck is it called the lie detector? I don't fucking know. You know, it's like if I created a finisher and just called it like a random name. Oh, this finisher is called, you know, the television screen. I mean, it just makes no fucking... Where the fuck does a lie detector come out of? But anyway, you know, actually, I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5 stars because, it, you know, there was what I saw, there was actually some at least decent wrestling. Then we have Cena coming out to cut a promo, and he's just, you know, spewing a bunch of bullshit about how, you know, he beat Rusev, whatever. I wasn't even really paying attention because, quite frankly, I don't like Cena's promos. So, you know, he's talking, he's blabbering on. Then Rusev comes out, and, you know, Rusev cuts his typical little promo. And I'm just so fucking sick of this whole American versus Russia generic storyline. It's just so fucking repetitive, shitty, and non-original. You know, I'm just so... I want this fucking feud to be over. I mean, I could get like a feud like, you know, like a CM Punk Daniel Bryan feud, or like a Seth Rollins, you know, Daniel Bryan, you know, like 2 good wrestlers. I could see why they would do like repetitive, you know, or like 3 or 4 matches with them. But fucking Cena versus Rusev? No, nobody gives a shit about Cena. Nobody gives a shit about Rusev. Yet they just keep shoving this fucking match down our throats. This match started at fucking the Rumble. This feud started at the Rumble. And now they're gonna continue it on until fucking Payback. Can we get something new? Because I don't fucking like this feud. You know, why don't you just get the fuck rid of Rusev if you're just gonna bury him with Cena? I don't like Rusev anyway. Just get rid of him or demote him because he fucking sucks. So this promo was not good. Just a generic promo filled with a bunch of generic lines. Cena, I will beat you at Payback and make you say I quit. You know, just shit. Like, you know, it's just not anything intricate or thoughtful or anything like that. Then Adam Rose defeats Fandango. Just a short match here. You know, Rosa's, you know, a fucking rosebud. Looks like she's fucking, you know, really, you know, kind of acting like a fucking whore. You know, like why would you even go and be a fucking rosebud? I mean, that's like the gayest group of people ever. Why would you want to be associated with a loser like Adam Rose? But anyway, you know, Rose but then again, she was with Fandango, you know. Maybe she should go back to being Epico and Primo's bitch. Oh, yeah, you know, that's probably better than Rose, you know, Adam Rose and Fandango, these 2 retarded-ass dancers. But anyway, just a short match here, you know, Rosa gets a distraction in there, and, you know, she ends up kissing fucking Adam Rose. Again, you know, really demoralized, you know, really her dignity is, you know, of what she had left of her dignity, if any was left, is really stripped away by this action right here. And they're like rolling around on the ring. I mean, I guess it was a pretty good kiss, but I mean, the match fucking sucked. And I'll give it a half star out of 5. You know, the segment altogether, a half star out of 5. You know, just nothing of significance. The kiss kind of was actually, you know, I guess it was a good kiss, but it was kind of weird too, because I don't know, it just looked weird how they were just rolling. You know, they were on the fucking, you know, mat kissing. It's like, really, I don't know. It just kind of seemed weird to me, but whatever. Then we have Naomi defeating Brie Bella in just a pointless match. I mean, are the Bellas just magically baby faces now? Like, I don't know who the fuck's a baby face and who the fuck is a heel in this fucking division. I'm fucking flabbergasted. I'm just clueless. You know, I'm just fucking, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. But I mean, nobody like, I don't care though. That's the thing. I don't fucking care. Who gives a shit? I'll give this match 0.25 out of 5 stars. It sucked. Then Sheamus defeats Ambrose, and once again, just a typical match. Nothing out of the ordinary. You had fucking Ziggler coming out there to interfere. You know, I knew he was going to come out there. I thought Ziggler was going to come out there, and that would have led to Ambrose getting the victory. So I guess I was a little bit off, but I foresaw Ziggler interfering there. So this match, again, nothing good. It wasn't. So I'm going to give it 0.75 out of 5 stars. So there goes page number 2 of shittiness, and we're on to page number 3. Sandow comes out to cut a promo. You know, he talks about his career and him being, you know, the intellectual savior of the masses, and then to the Mizdow shit. And then Axel comes out, you know, and then Sandow starts imitating him, and it was a little bit funny, but, you know, I thought to myself, like, wow, this is kind of what 4-year-olds do. Like, this is pathetic. Like, you know, like a 4-year-old, you know, usually imitates somebody, or like a 5-year-old, like a little child would do this. And we have grown men, you know, imitating each other. It's kind of, you know, stupid, to say the least. I mean, as I said, I was kind of laughing a little bit, but then at the same time, I was thinking, wow, you know, Sandow really looks like a little child and just pathetic right now. So then, you know, there's a little bit of a brawl there, you know, whoop-de-doo, you know, a fucking little brawl between Sandow and Axel. This segment was just pointless. It was between two jobbers, and they really, you know, took somebody like Sandow, who has had some momentum, one of the, at least, not bad things going in the company. It was actually one of the decent things going in the company, and they've totally fucking killed it now with Miz going over. Yeah, because that makes sense. You know, more people were cheering for Mizdow. You know, Miz is getting booed, so let's put Miz over. And where's Miz this week? Oh, he's not there. So you really, you know, it just makes no sense at all. We're going to put Miz over, but then he's not on TV this week. Then Neville defeats Harper. Actually a good match here for one. You know, pretty good match. Kind of refreshing to actually see some good-ass moves in this match. You know, like Neville, actually a real fucking wrestler doing cool-ass moves. You know, like that fucking backflip off the fucking, you know, ropes. He gets so fucking high. You know, he does a standing shooting star press with ease. You know, does the power bomb there off the ropes. Red Arrow's a really cool move as well. I mean, this was just a good match. I mean, it wasn't awesome. I believe the crowd was chanting, "This is awesome." It wasn't awesome, but it was definitely a pretty good match here. So I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. Then Reigns and Orton defeat Rollins and Kane. I'm so fucking sick of people like Roman Reigns being in the fucking main event. I mean, he fucking punches the mat when he does his fucking spear or Superman punch or whatever. You know, I mean, seriously. But anyway, you know, seriously though, he fucking sucks. Orton, not much better. You know, a fucking slow-ass wrestler. You know, oh, he's sadistic. No, he's not. He's fucking slow. Slow and sadistic are two different things. Randy Orton is fucking slow and monotonous. Kane is just fucking old. Alright? You know, they should just call him crap, because that's what he is, crap. You know, Rollins is the only good thing in this match, the only good wrestler, but he loses again. And so not only does he lose, but then he gets speared after the match, and the match was just boring, of course, because it was filled with 3 boring wrestlers. You know, Kane gets mad, and that's what leads to Rollins, you know, losing, and Rollins and Kane losing. You know, Kane gets pissed off again. Again, the match was boring. Rollins looks like a fucking jobber in there, getting fucking beat up. You know, getting speared, losing. Now I guess he's in a triple threat match now with fucking Orton and Reigns. Who else? Fuck that. You know, they don't even give you fucking a good choice. You know, it's Rollins versus Orton, Rollins versus Reigns, or Rollins both versus the 2 of them. Fuck those choices. I'd rather just sit on my couch and do nothing for 30 minutes than watch a triple threat match between those 3 people. Because I don't want to see that match. I don't want to see the same fucking guys like Reigns and Orton in the main event. I want to see new guys in the main event. You know, Neville, Ziggler, those kind of guys. But not this bullshit. Nobody likes Reigns. Nobody fucking really likes Orton for the most part. This match, I give 0.75 out of 5 stars. I'm kind of getting sick of, you know, Rollins and Kane arguing. If they're arguing so much, then, I mean, why are they kind of like trusting why is Rollins like trusting Kane? Why doesn't the Authority just get rid of fucking Kane if he's repeatedly beating up the champion? That makes no sense there, too. He chokeslams Rollins on Raw, chokeslams Rollins at Extreme Rules, but yet on Raw tonight, Rollins loves him. Like they're getting along together in the match. If somebody attacked me twice in a row, I would be pretty damn pissed off at them, wouldn't I? Wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. But no, that's not going to happen, you know? It's like, why don't they just get the fuck rid of Kane now? You know? But anyway, overall, this show was a piece of shit. You know, few good moments, you know, Neville, Harper put on a good match. You know, where's the other pieces of shit, you know, here? I mean, the paper filled with shit. You know, everything else, I mean, I see a lot of 0 stars, 0.5, 1 star matches here. There's a 0.5, 0.25, 0.75. Yeah, the R-Truth and Stardust wasn't bad. But other than that, you know, R-Truth Stardust was okay. And also, the fucking Harper Neville wasn't bad as well. 3 out of 5 stars they gave the Harper Neville match. So there you go, people. This Raw sucked. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 0.75 out of 10 stars. It sucked. A piece of shit as usual. This show is very fucking shitty. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review.